We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Judkins. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Browns.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Lavonte David in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing, Flacco. Open man, and that's Tillman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Damari Thrash. Touchdown, Cleveland. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they're going going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. It's second down. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Browns with the advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. Wow, he can certainly be elusive with the football and the feet. Great spin forward. Give him 6 yards on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. Now Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irvin. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
180! King! Hurry!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanking it everywhere he looks. Bring up a 4th down.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This about as short as you can get. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Second down, they need 3. Here's Flacco. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
17 yards, the gain there. It's a Browns 1st down. The middle goes Judkins here, and he'll work his way down inside the 40. Levante David doing his work on defense.
Brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 backs it. 19 right. Let's go.
Flacco to throw. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. To throw is Flacco. That's taken in. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
And the Browns' 1st down.
Now Flacco. His throw left is complete with Jeudy. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Browns.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He's going to let them to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This one high over the middle, but complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
33. Good.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a God-have-it best play call.
The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. Third down and 3.
Hey, hurry! 180! Regular, up. Hey, alert! Done.
Throwing is Baker. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Point it right. 180.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Now it's Bucky Irving to return.
Bucky Irving. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, alert! Kings, 180.
On first down is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Buccaneers. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Point it right.
Here's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
On the play. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll bring up second down.
Alert! 180.
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And the Buccaneers First down.
Baker to throw. He'll look underneath here for Irving. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. To throw is Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Isaiah McGuire. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Throwing is Mayfield.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
That one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 2 scores. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Down strong. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. He finds his tight end, Keith. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Real. Hurry! Alert!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Rolling to the left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and It's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Hook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some weapons. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Brings up 2nd down at the Bucs' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple. They run it once more with Judkins. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Try and run for the first with Judkins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cleveland. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Again, it'll be Judkins, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 1 minute and 6 to go in this one. 4th down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Mayfield pushed out to his right. Going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jerome Baker in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Hey, alert 33.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Now right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And right away you can point to the away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody. Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They run with the argument. It's Lucky Irving. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Right back to Irving. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On second down, Baker. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Pick up there of 19 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he's in! Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the end of the quarter. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Hassan Reddick there to make the play.
Brings up second down.
From the 46, here's second down and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
Third and short. Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Great.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's caught left side by Otten. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for our Buccaneers first down. Throwing is Baker. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second down throw from Mayfield. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And third down coming up.
10 yards to go.
Here's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Hurts working in the pistol. He finds Devontae Smith. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A run up the middle with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Man in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
180! Stop!
On first down is Mayfield. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
Run. Hurry up. 20! What's up?
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Throwing is Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
23 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On play action, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
63.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake. Hurts. In trouble. And down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, and whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the back throw that leads to the incompletion.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Trimmer.
Again, Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
That's good.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the door.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Working his way open. That is Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. On play action, Mayfield. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On second down, Baker. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A funny throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Throwing is Baker. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Here's Irvin. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll go again here with Irvin. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on the other side.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance.
And that could intercepted. Picked off.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Daniels looking to throw. And he is caught. He's into space past the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. He returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
180. Hey, 133. King. Real. Stop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Hurry, hurry! Stop!
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. They're in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Dixie Maverick! Dixie Maverick! Ready!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 50 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
To kick off for Washington.
On the return is Sean Tucker. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Run, run, run. Hey, alert 33.
Play fake. Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. On the gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Mayfield. Evans has it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
180! Hurry!
Straight ahead it's Irvin. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He's got him in, complete. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though.
And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Following the interception, Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Mayfield going up top. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right. At the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Complete to Emeka Abuka.
Bridgewater to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Bridgewater. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
Bridgewater now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And again, it's Bridgewater. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Bridgewater. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
13 yards on the play. That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To throw is Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing, Bridgewater. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Bridgewater. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ibuka from 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 20. guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
19 target, 19 target.
Here's Daniels.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
3rd down and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They go play action. Daniels. Caught by the tight end Ertz. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
19 target.
To the air goes Daniels.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turned the ball over.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Javon Kinlaw. Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
And that is every quarterback's worst nightmare. You had the perfect play call. The C's parted perfectly. You had your guy wide open. He could have run for days, but he overshoots him. And that's one he'll think about for the next month.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. Taking it in.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Bridgewater. This is caught by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Bridgewater.
Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
2nd down in a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Dorrance Armstrong.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And he fires one, but incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Got
to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Bridgewater to throw it. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
The Bucs will set up.
Bridgewater will try and throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Makes the score. Commanders 40. Buccaneers 20.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any time.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. One people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 1.
Bridgewater now.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Now leaving with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Evans has it left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.